Welcome to Dr. Fred Markets. This is not financial advice. Every day, the world of finance, crypto, and artificial intelligence moves fast, really fast, and staying informed is the only way to stay ahead. That's exactly what we do here, together. Let's get into today's video.
You're betting on Messi, but the real trophy is World Cup hedge funds. World Cup viewership smashes 1.5 billion per final, and sports betting handles spike double digits every tournament, while your diversified index fund yawns at 0.7% today. Now layer in this. Public sports betting stocks lag, but private betting data firms and market makers quietly pull in double-digit returns per tournament cycle, with way less volatility than Bitcoin's lazy -3% today. And today's headlines: Fed decision looming, S&P futures flat, oil ticking higher, Messi tying records, and the world obsessing over how to watch instead of who's arbitraging all this madness. That's your tell. Here's the cliff. Every World Cup, bettors donate billions, books donate crumbs, and the people who actually get rich are the ones treating this like a derivatives market, not a casino. So let's stitch the three signals. Signal 1, behavior. During World Cups, volumes explode. Betting platforms report handle spikes of 30 to 50%. People who never touch markets suddenly throw rent money on Argentina versus whoever. They're not doing expected value, they're doing vibes. Signal 2, structure. The betting platform is just the shiny app. Underneath, you have market makers setting odds, risk desks laying off exposure, and data firms selling real-time pricing feeds. This looks less like a casino and more like a high-frequency options desk. Every bet is a tiny expiring derivative, payoff, probability, and time decay baked in. Signal 3, flow. Retail bettors cluster on favorites and narratives. Messi hat trick, it's coming home, whatever. That means lines get skewed away from reality. Professional bettors and quant shops aren't watching the game. They're watching model versus line, hammering every misprice. Their edge grows exactly when retail emotion spikes. Put those three together and you get one uncomfortable truth. The World Cup is not a sports event. It's a short-term, unregulated options market where fans donate edge to people who understand probability math. The ball is just brand marketing. The real game is order flow. Here's the one concrete thing you're learning today. Sports odds already embed world-class probability work you can steal for free, and you can use that mindset in real markets while everyone else YOLOs on narratives. Look at today. Bitcoin down 3%, Ethereum down almost 4%. S&P skims higher, Nvidia and Amazon grind up. Traders await the Fed decision like it's a coin flip. That's the same fan brain as Messi scores again, Argentina can't lose. Sportsbooks don't care who wins the match. They care that spreads and totals keep you betting while they friction tax your stupidity.
Let's pause for a second. Ask yourself this: do you really understand what's happening in the markets right now? Do you know how this affects your money, your savings, your future? Most people don't, and that's exactly why you're here. Let's keep going.
Good market operators in stocks and crypto run the same play. They care about volume, risk management, and pricing edges, not your fandom for AI, blockchain, or world champion GOAT. Mechanism time. One simple lens from the betting world that upgrades your investing overnight. Implied probability. When you see a money line of plus 200, 9 to 150, whatever, that's a price on an outcome. Books convert that to implied probability, then add a take. Your job as a bettor: only act when your model's probability beats theirs by enough to cover the VIG. Translate that to markets. Nvidia up 2.15% into a Fed decision. AI mania still raging. The implied probability embedded in that price is that future growth stays insane and rates stay friendly. Rocket Lab dips 2.7% even after a record-breaking Amazon satellite launch. Price is basically saying, cool story, but risk and execution discount apply. That's a live odds board. You don't guess direction. You ask, does this price understate or overstate reality? Same job as a sharp punter looking at an overhyped match. Action step: concrete, no fluff. For the next World Cup match you watch, do not bet. Instead, write down the win probability you'd assign each team before checking the odds. Then pull up the market line and compute implied probabilities. Track how fan U diverges from market U. Then do the same with stocks or crypto. Pick Bitcoin, Nvidia, and one boring ETF. Write your real probability, not hope, of each being higher in 1 year. Then map any investment size to that probability, like a bet. If you're not at least 60-40 in your own head, size small or not at all. World Cup bettors spray money on stories. Pros price risk. Investors act like bettors, then cry when fan trades blow up. Treat every trade like a line you're setting in a book you own, not a ticket you buy at someone else's counter. This is not financial advice, but here is the truth. If you don't know your own odds, you are the odds. 3-part summary. 1. World Cup isn't a festival, it's a derivatives market wearing a jersey. 2. Betting odds are just implied probabilities, the same math your portfolio pretends to use. 3. Steal sportsbook discipline. Only bet when your edge over the price is real, and size your risk like you're the house. If you learned one thing today, hit subscribe. Tomorrow, we steal another trick from a market nobody takes seriously, except the people cashing out. This is not financial advice. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and check the links in the first comment below.
That's it for today on Dr. Fred Markets. I hope this gave you clarity and a new perspective. Remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. If you found this useful, subscribe. It's free and it helps the channel grow. Find me on the blog at drfredmarkets.com and join the newsletter via the link in bio. I'm Dr. Fred Markets. See you in the next one.